See, when it looks that nice and inviting, you want to be outside in the fall time, and you want to be active, you want to be having fun. So we got some great ideas for you now from Mountain Equipment Co-op. We have Elisa Mayberry, and you've brought some great things for us because maybe in the summertime we got into a great routine. Maybe we're running, maybe we're cycling regularly. Now the important part is to keep that going. And you said it's key to make sure that we have the right gear so that we don't break our routine.
Absolutely. So we've got a lot of items here that will help you keep doing your favorite activities as the season starts to get a little bit colder.
Okay, so we got some things for the guys over here. We see the nice fabric and material here, the helmet, and some of the beautiful looks to things. But can I jump right into those shoes because they look really special and they look very different?
Absolutely. So this is the Izumi shoe. Now this will help you keep cycling as it gets colder. Most cycling shoes aren't that warm. This has a Gore-Tex exterior, so even as the snow starts to fly, that'll keep your feet dry the whole way to work. Yeah, so that's a big bonus there.
Speaking of going to work too, great fashion and stuff, but I may look a little out of place in the office. I want to make sure I'm getting my belongings to work without anything bad happening as the snow does start come and maybe some slush gets thrown up on my stuff. I want to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Perfect. So we've got right here the Aquanaut, and it's a roll-down pannier bag. So you can stick all of your nice fashionable office clothes in here. It clips on to the outside of your rack, so you can just easily pop it off once you get to the office, bring it inside, and change into your work clothes, and that way you don't look all disheveled and you're not all sweaty in your Route 35 jersey all day long.
And you mentioned it's actually more helpful than just throwing things in a backpack because this is going to improve the way I'm riding?
Absolutely. So if you're riding with a backpack now to and from work, that's fine. But as soon as we get a little bit of ice on the ground, it's great to lower your center of gravity. So not only will this keep your clothes nice and dry, but it'll also keep you a little bit safer once we start to get ice and snow on those roads.
And whether we're biking or hiking, it is getting darker now. We want to make sure that we're being visible. What are some ways that we can do that?
Absolutely. So all of the MEC gear actually has built in some reflective highlights which help you be seen, but it's important that when it gets this dark this early that you want to get some lights on you. So we've got easy clip-on things. You can pop that onto the back of your backpack. We've got rechargeable USB lights there as well, so you pop that on your handlebars, and that way you can be seen by vehicles at a greater distance.
That's really handy, especially if you're heading into the office. Just plug it into the USB ports in your computer and then boom, ready to go. Some gloves, some pants that are going to keep us nice and warm and lined as we're moving over towards some of the ladies' items if we want to be making sure that we're active and running in the fall.
Absolutely. So this is the Mercury Tight, which it's great for this time of year when it starts to get a little bit colder. You throw those on, you don't have to stop running. We've also got the Brooks Cascadia shoe, which is a trail shoe, which is great for running when the ice starts to hit the ground. So that'll keep you in the routine of getting outdoors and active. But once we start to get some snow on the ground, all of these pieces will help you transition into the early stages of cross-country skiing, which Rosinol actually makes a women's-specific boot that's nicely lined, and this can stand up to even the coldest days in Winnipeg winters.
Oh, that's perfect. So we're going to be picking up this gear now, using it right away, but then also using it into the winter season as that arrives.
Absolutely.
All right, some really practical ideas to keep us active and make sure that we're not interrupting our workout routine. What do you have for us next?
Next, we're going to have fall fashion, so you don't need to be wearing big frumpy jackets just yet. We've got great clothes to keep you warm as it transitions into winter.
All right, some great things to look forward to from Mountain Equipment Co-op. Get in touch with them through the BT website at breakfasttelevision.ca. Taking a little break, but more coming up later today on BT.